How's it going, everyone? We do, in fact, have the PlayStation Plus game catalog update for the month of August. This is the PlayStation Plus Extra catalog update. Some pretty nice additions, all things considered, and, you know what? I think a lot of people will be happy about it. Obviously, it's kind of difficult to, appease everyone, and, I guess Sword Art Online is back in, because we're getting a bunch of Sword Art Online games getting added, but, you know what, I'll say thumbs in the middle on this one, but we do have some quality updates from PlayStation Plus Premium by the looks of it. So let's break down the entire lineup right off the top. For the two people that don't own it, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is getting added. Brothers, if you have not played Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, for whatever reason, can y'all just give it a chance? You know, to me, it's one of the greatest single-player experiences ever created. That might be a little bit hyperbole to some of you guys, and I understand talking. I have some friends that were not crazy about The Witcher 3, and it always seems to go back to its gameplay. I really like the gameplay. I think it has a lot of depth to it, depending on what difficulty you play it on. Outside of that, narratively, I think the game is incredible. The world, I think, is fantastic with a lot of content, and mostly meaningful content, which I do really appreciate. Look, we've got so many games these days that are bloated with content, and ultimately, I think for a lot of those games, it does the game a disservice. With Witcher 3, yeah, you got like the frying pan quest and things like that, but for the most part, you've got worthwhile content the whole way through. At least, you know, in my opinion, I felt like the majority of the content was worthwhile, and then the main story, I think, is tremendous. This is the base game, however. They're not being nice and giving you the complete edition with the two excellent pieces of DLC for the game, mind you, but you know, it is what it is as far as that's concerned. You know, I still think this is very much well worth the playthrough. It's just, at this point, we're 9.5 years removed from the initial release of Witcher 3. You can get this game in the bargain bin. I imagine the majority of you guys own it, but for whatever reason, if you don't, that's going to be a great game to check out. Next up, really like the addition of Wild Hearts. Now, Wild Hearts is a game that's available on EA Access, and this was a game that was seen as a Monster Hunter competitor. I like Monster Hunter. I'm not super into it where I'm gonna dissect every little area of it, but Wild Hearts, from what I played of it, which was not as much as I wanted to, I did really enjoy it. I liked the gameplay. I thought the visuals, while they certainly weren't blow away from a technical standpoint, I thought it was a super colorful game. Thought some of the boss fights were well done, and this was a part of the EA Originals label that unfortunately, you know, hasn't put out a lot of home run successes, let's put it that way. Immortals of Vam was kind of a flop, Wild Hearts was kind of a flop as well commercially. The game itself, I had fun with, and as a part of the Plus Extra catalog, like, I feel like this is the perfect kind of game to add. It's a game that still goes for a hefty price point, you know, $20 to $25 on sale, but now as a part of a subscription service, you know, already a part of EA Play, to be fair, but, you know, in the part of a subscription service I think more of you guys have, I do think it's a worthwhile addition. Cult of the Lamb, that is being added as well. That's a nice addition, especially with the recent free update that has dropped for the game. Cult of the Lamb cast players in the role of a possessed lamb saved from annihilation by an ominous stranger who must repay their debt by building a loyal following in his name. Start your own cult in a land of false prophets, venturing out into diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of Wonderland worshippers and spread your word to become one true cult. Explore a sprawling, randomly generated world, fight off hordes of enemies, and defeat rival cult leaders in order to absorb their power and assert your cult's dominance. Then you have Ride 5 getting added as well. Rev up your engine and get ready to hit the track with Ride 5, an adrenaline-filled gaming experience that is so authentic it'll make you feel like you're truly racing at breakneck speed. Find your favorite bikes and check out new ones in the ultimate motorcycle game. Race on over 35 tracks and collect more than 200 bikes from world-renowned manufacturers. So that is getting added as well. Watch Dogs 2 getting re-added to PlayStation Plus. Now, this is a game that has been in Plus Extra before, but now is getting added to, re-added to Plus Extra. The window expired. You guys get the idea. This has happened before. Watch Dogs 2 is a game that I was relatively high on. Like, I have talked Watch Dogs 2 up quite a bit, and I often compare it to Assassin's Creed 2 in the sense that I feel like Watch Dogs 1 had a litany of problems. Watch Dogs 2, I feel like, refined it in certain areas really well. I did think from a tone standpoint and narratively, Watch Dogs 1 was the superior game, but what can you do? Watch Dogs 2, I still think, is a pretty solid game, and I would recommend it. Like I mentioned at the top, a lot of Sword Art Online. I guess Bandai Namco and PlayStation have a really solid relationship because a lot of Bandai Namco focus here. So let's go through all the SAO games. Sword Art Online, Last Recollection, Sword Art Online, Alicization Licorice. I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. I'm not a big SAO guy these days. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, which is a game that I actually go to bat for quite a bit. I enjoyed that game. It takes place in the Gun Gale Online universe, and I thought it was pretty well done. And then Sword Art Online HollowRealization added as well. Like, for the SAO guys, there you go, if you do want to check those out. And then Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker, a PlayStation Plus re-release, has been added as well, or will be added, I should say. That game gets consistently updated. Guess there's a decent amount of people still playing the game because Bandai Namco consistently drops updates for that game, so hey, more power to them. Alright, moving on from that, we do have PlayStation Premium, PSVR 2 and Classics titles getting added. Vacation Simulator is getting added to PSVR 2. The year is 2060. Follow record enrollment in the Job Simulator. Robots set out to uncover what else humans did besides job. After years of balancing levels, cataloging Campfire Chronicles, and securing ski slope safety protocols, their research led to the creation of a rough approximation of not jobbing, the Vacation Simulator, the latest VR sensation from the creators of Platinum hit Job Simulator. So that is getting added to Plus Premium. You got Time Splitters, the gamut of Time Splitter titles. Okay, you got Time Splitters 1, Time Splitters 2, and Time Splitters Future Perfect, all getting added to the service. I mean, that's gonna appease a lot of people. Time Splitters, an iconic franchise, and if you guys don't know, I believe it's Time Splitters 2 is actually included in Homefront: The Revolution as a part of, like, the arcade that's in it, and with how not well received Homefront: The Revolution is, a lot of people saw Time Splitters 2 as the real reason to get Homefront: The Revolution, just to have a good way to play that, but now you can play it through PlayStation Plus Premium. And then lastly, Sword Art Online Lost Song is getting added as well. Sword Art Online Lost Song is available as a streaming version only. What? Oh, what? What are we doing here? Why is this streaming only? It's a PS4 release. Okay, I'm bewildered by that. Yeah, I don't know why the reasoning would be for Lost Song to be a streaming only title, but that is another SAO game, so there you go with that. Whatever the reasoning is for that, that is very bewildering. But that is your PlayStation Plus Extra and PlayStation Plus Premium catalog update for the month of August. Decent all around. It's just Witcher 3, I imagine most people own, so like that's kind of a pass. But Wild Hearts, Cult of the Lamb, those are the two that I think most people will find value out of, because Wild Hearts is a game that still goes for 20 to 25 bucks. Cult of the Lamb just got a free update and is a really well-received game, so from that standpoint, not too bad, but could be better. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts. And Plus Premium, by the way, with all the Time Splitters titles, I think that's pretty good. And if you're a Sword Art Online fan, I guess you'll have value there. That is gonna do it for me. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Your view of the monthly catalog updates sound off in the comments below. And remember, there are games that are gonna be rotating out here shortly, so you know, them's the breaks. But your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.